big moments
But he ain't never
is
played against Mahomes, though.
TB12. Hold on, but do we remember his first Super Bowl when he played against the greatest show on turf? When they had the same type of weapons, they had the leading rush in the league, they had the MVP of the league, they had Isaac Bruce at wide receiver, they had another wide receiver that was 1,000-yard
How did he get to that game,
and they got beat.
How did he get to that game, though?
Here's my thing.
He drove
He
his
supposed
car.
to lose against the Raiders. Raiders got cheated, bro.
Supposed to lose.
One time.
Last time Tom Brady seen Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, can y'all enlighten me on what happened? Can somebody tell me what happened last time in the playoff games Patrick Mahomes seen Tom Brady? What happened?
That was like Mahomes' first year, wasn't it?
Yeah, and his first year he went home
Was
first.
he like a kid?
Yeah, and guess what? He's still a baby. He
What
could
he
go
is
home
now?
good. And one thing about the Chiefs, they so inconsistent. They like to go down and give people a head start. Go down 14
They like the
against
Lakers, bro.
Go down 14 against Tom Brady if you want to in the Super Bowl.
It don't matter. Patrick Mahomes going up. They going on 28 on runs.
You right, it's gonna be a
When was the last
blowout.
time you seen football teams go basketball runs?
It's gonna
My
be a-
life. It's like once they score,
It's gonna be
If they down, it don't matter. They can come back.
It's gonna be a 28-0 run Tampa, and Tom Brady is gonna manage that
Do a
clock.
28-0 run live.
And Mahomes
Tom
gonna
Brady on land gonna be out there.
Mahomes gonna be sitting on the bench with a towel over his head.
Like Cam Newton. Read it and weed.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Man. I guess it's my turn now, huh?
Let me hit you, brother.
Come on with it,
Let me say this for the record. I don't give a fuck who win this damn game. My team ain't playing. All right. Let me get that out the way first. So, I think you got. I think this Super Bowl represents the changing of the guard for one. Because, you know, you got Mahomes, that next big dog. He going to be the new Brady from here on out.
I agree.
So, but I'm thinking about it like this. If Tom Brady lose, it's a changing of the guard, but it's not going to be to the degree where we get Brady out the league. I think if Brady win, he'll want to go out on top like Peyton Manning, like Ray Lewis, and Elway and the rest
I'm
of
going
them.
to say this and mark my words. For the next 10 years in the NFL, you gotta go through Patrick Mahomes to get to the Super Bowl.
I agree with that.
That's a fact.
And guess what?
I agree with
And
that.
Guess
You
what?
gotta go through Patrick Mahomes to get to the Super Bowl.
But what I will say is this ain't the next 10 years. This year, the GOAT finna get 7 and then say, Patrick, you can have it now. I don't want it no more. What Dr. Dre say? Ooh,
that go shit, Jay.
fuck rap. You can
But
have it
But
back.
you know what? Like I said, it's like I'm stuck because
Still ain't right.
I think, like I said, Patrick Mahomes on paper, better team, you know. And Tyrann Mathieu and Tom Brady match up in terms of offense versus defense is going to be critical to the game as well. But because Mahomes don't got the staying power to be a dynasty like the Chiefs, I can see Tampa them winning this Super Bowl, Brady going off the sunset, and then you got Mahomes' clock and watch it's underway. I mean, that's not far-fetched. And let's also be honest, Brady did a lot of his damage with nobodies. He's actually got some really good receivers.
Yeah, and he's surgical.
So, I mean, before anybody say, and then let's also remember this when we say the regular season against the Chiefs, when they went down against the Chiefs. New Orleans beat them twice, which is hard to do in itself. And they came back and beat New Orleans. You know, they stepped their game up in the playoffs.
Oh, man, it's a long-winded answer, man. Come on.
Yeah, you didn't respond to me on Facebook when I showed that.
So in actuality, man,
Hey man, Tom Brady's
Bro, you
surgical,
know
man.
you don't like Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Man. Don't sit up here and be all
Tom
political
Brady
for
is
the-
surgical for the people.
You don't like him,
I respect Tom Brady, man.
Patrick Mahomes beat Jimmy Garoppolo last year, and he should have lost that Super Bowl.
I know two things.
Shoulda, coulda,
I respect Tom Brady.
Let him go down 10
And
against.
I also
let him
know-
go down 10 against Tampa.
I'm going on a 35-0 run.
No, they not. They gonna
go down
lose.
10 against
They gonna
Tampa.
get blown out the building.
They can go down 10
When they
against
just down 10 in
anybody.
the last game?
If they go down 10 or
Look at that
14
end.
against Tampa, they not winning.
Exactly.
And the only reason why Aaron Rodgers got back in the game because Brady threw interceptions. Brady was bodying his son Aaron Rodgers.
And they was playing against the refs, bro.
Aaron Rodgers didn't even look good against the.
Tom Brady did not look good that last game. Let's just call it what it is.
Tom
He
Brady
threw a lot of
threw 3 interceptions in the second half.
He looked terrible.
What did he do in the first
His
half?
old ass looks bad, bro.
He threw for 250, no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers was ready to quit. If you look, his stats, Aaron Rodgers finished with 338 yards, 2 touchdowns, something like that. Then was empty calorie stats. In his first half, just say this, if Tom Brady don't throw them 3 interceptions, how many yards do Aaron Rodgers pass for?
We can't say if, because if Jared Cook don't fumble the ball, the Saints win.
Yeah,
You can't go off ifs here.
Yeah, but I mean it happened. But we can't go off ifs. You know why? Because in the regular season, when Tom Brady didn't turn the ball over, he blew Aaron Rodgers out the water and made him quit.
He
in
blows
the
the
third
breeze
quarter.
out though.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go with y'all. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, man. But I don't think it's gonna be no blowout though. I think it's gonna be
a good game.
It's gonna be a nip tuck game.
Tom Brady by 8.
And if you right, Mahomes can kick it into high gear at any given time. But
I think Kansas City gonna blow their ass out.
I don't think it's gonna be no blowout.
If Kansas City go down, and then think about it, when Mahomes get a turn, Brady gonna get a turn. Like and the way Tampa defense peaked at the right time. Mm-hmm. The way Tampa Bay defense is playing right now, they the best defense right now that's left in football.
Tampa Bay is not the best defense.
The Chiefs definitely not better than the Chiefs. Almost gave up the game against what's the boy name from the Browns? What's his name? The quarterback.
If you go back to the first time they played
What's
against
his name?
Kansas
They
City,
went to Oklahoma.
the game was over in the first half.
On the progressive commercial.
What was their defense at then?
I cannot think of that quarterback name.
Which one?
From the Browns with the progressive commercial.
Oh, Baker Mayfield.
The Chiefs defense almost went home to Baker Mayfield. What you think Tom Brady finna do?
Right.
Ain't that when Patrick Mahomes got hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't. Come on now. If Tom Brady get hurt tomorrow, you think Buccaneers gonna win?
So basically everybody going for the Chiefs. You going for Tampa?
I'm definitely going for Tampa.
All right, so
definitely going for it because I know it's
Chiefs
gonna
and
happen.
Tampa. Okay, cool.
Y'all
All right,
can't see.
So now we got to transition because this is something we talked about off air.
Right.
When LeBron say if he's thinking about not playing and all the other star players not thinking about playing and shit like this, so now there's a lot of backlash going on. Like, what are your thoughts about that in particular, man? Do you think that this league puts too much, revolves everything excessively around LeBron James?
Yes, it's supposed to.
Well, LeBron is the face of the league.
Victor goes to spoil, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Ooch, do you think because we in a COVID time, do you think LeBron is right for saying that the NBA shouldn't play an NBA All-Star game to get that revenue?
That's a valid point. Yeah, I mean the NBA just trying to get money. Look, for instance, yesterday they just shipped KD off because he had a conversation with someone who got COVID.
Right.
But y'all finna cram all these players into, of all places, Atlanta, which is wide open. We know we was just down there.
Right.
Yeah.
And just saying, fuck it, go out there, entertain the people because they want the bag. I just think it's like they contradicting themselves. Do I want the All-Star game? Of course. But y'all already know if LeBron say he ain't doing it, a lot of the players gonna follow suit. He the head. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let B. Matthews go before I say what I'm saying.
I'm saying this because I got a feeling with B.
If
Matthews.
Jordan wants to say he ain't playing, Jordan stopped Isaiah from playing on the Dream Team, bro. Because he said he didn't want him there. When you the top dog, you got a certain amount of power, man.
You think that's what it really was?
No,
that's definitely what it was.
Because
John Sally said what came out.
Once Isaiah made that comment,
John Sally came out and said ultimately it was Magic Johnson who kept him off the Dream Team, not Mike.
So who words you think they took more, Magic or Mike's?
At that time, they both was
both right there.
Mike was retired, bro. He wasn't even playing anymore.
But Magic Johnson, he was the face of the league, and then they was actually he was actually the face of that AIDS and HIV movement too. So I mean, it wasn't like he was lightweight. He was fucking and ducking too. You know,
boy to play, he didn't play. That's it.
So what I think about with Atlanta, you got Onyx, you got Strokers, you got Magic City, you got all them clubs.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
People gonna be throwing parties. How are you gonna contain these NBA players?
Thank you.
Which you are really grown big kids from not going to the club, making appearances, not wanting to pop out, look good, hang out with rappers. How do you contain this? Then not only that. How do you contain these guys from interacting with other players after the All-Star game. Because
right
now, when the game over with, they can't even exchange jerseys.
Hold on, can I
you want to put all them together during the All-Star game?
Can I take it a step further?
Man, go right ahead, brother.
How you gonna stop these motherfuckers from fucking when the cameras are off and they not playing basketball? Because you know they gonna be fucking.
Going to Atlanta, bro. Like, come on.
They fucking.
Come on.
You just said Magic City.
Y'all better hold that shit in Utah.
They get Lemon Pepper Lou going to get wings and wings. Goddammit. So
if they want the All-Star game, put that bitch in South Dakota.
Exact Maine somewhere.
And ain't nobody gonna catch cold.
Because in Atlanta, man, please stop it.
That is a good point. I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm not gonna even talk about the All-Star game. What I'm gonna talk about is Giannis, because if you trying to, if you gotta beat the man to beat a man, and if you trying to chase greatness and you trying to chase a ring, I don't care if you have your opinion or you feel the way you feel. But me as a competitor, I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey man, I'm trying to beat you, but since you said it, man, you the big dog, man, we bow to you. You ain't going, we ain't going. That bothered me right there as a competitor, and I like Giannis, but like the more and more I hear him speak, and the more and more I watch him, I'm like, bro, you gonna end up never winning a ring. You gotta change your mentality.
He's gonna win in Milwaukee anyway.
Well, he's gonna win a ring because he can't shoot.
You gotta change. He
gotta get out of Milwaukee. He fucked up by signing.
Rondo can't shoot, but Rondo go his own way. Rondo can't shoot, but Rondo his own man. I just don't think Giannis ain't got that. I'm me. Even if Rondo feel that they shouldn't play, he gonna say it in a way that you hear it as coming from Rondo, and it's just how Rondo feel. This man going off of what somebody else saying. You supposed to be a guy that's trying to pursue a ship. Like that's what bothered me about the whole conversation. Like looking at that Giannis tweet, it just disappointed me in him. Like I'm just disappointed in Giannis.
All right,
I disagree.
Here's the thing.
You better go join Steph.
I agree with everything you just said, and we had conversations about basketball all the time. So when we talk about compare eras and everything, and Uch and a lot of other people say, well, this is the new NBA. This is why I don't like the new NBA. It's like, all right, Brian, you the head, you the face of the league, you the top dog. I get it, okay? And I understand it's about branding, but I was raised, one monkey don't stop no show. You got a lot of other great players out here that can't showcase certain things, and so now you let one individual stop everything. So let me ask you this, and if you're doing all this, and this is why I really don't respect the superstars to this day, because it's like if one superstar said, everybody else needs to follow suit. You got to have a mind of your own at some point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, when you give the NBA so much power into one man, what you gonna do? Kill the whole NBA when LeBron retire?
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Who the hell gonna want to see an All-Star weekend with no LeBron James?
I would go see that motherfucker.
I would still see it.
How many other great players is it besides LeBron?
It
ain't that many.
Well, I'm saying how many other great.
You said great. It ain't that many great players besides LeBron.
All right, who else?
Good, yeah, but
who else?
great. It ain't that many.
So when we talk about greatness and all this other stuff, man.
Name another great player in the league right now. Great, not good. Great player in the league besides LeBron right now.
Steph, KD.
You say Steph.
I give it to Steph. I give it to Steph before I give it to Kevin Durant.
Who else?
Dame Lillard.
Yep, I like Dame.
You know what? I'm a fan of Dame.
Embiid.
But they ain't got this though yet, so I can't put them in the great.
I'm saying great player. Like when you say great. Like somebody that's
the greats.
No, I know what you're saying.
You know who gonna?
I would put Steph. I would put Steph as great.
Definitely there.
You know who's gonna be great when his cement trying his career? You know who's gonna be great? Other two great players that we don't talk about right now. Luka. If you look at Luka's triple doubles numbers, he could probably surpass LeBron and everybody.
Stop it, brother.
I said his triple double numbers.
Luka's gonna be great, but passing LeBron,
I'm talking about in terms of triple doubles.
I
don't.
In 2 years, I say it's gonna be Luka Lee. 2-3 years is Luka Lee.
We ain't talking. We got
a long ways.
We ain't saying nothing about Jokic either. The Joker.
Yeah, but I saw what Joker did the other night, though.
I said when it dries.
I saw what Joker did.
AD is great. AD is great. Everybody, and you know what?
But AD ain't gonna play for LeBron.
You know what? Because Kawhi doesn't play, he load manages, and that's his fault. He's a great player.
Now here's another take. I don't want these niggas to use COVID as a crutch to not play the All-Star game. Because they'll do that. Back in the day, it used to be an honor to play in the All-Star game. So let's still keep that honor, keep that same tradition.
They weren't dealing with a pandemic, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so guess what? Hold on. And this is why I sound like the new NBA. When you go back, a superstar always jumped in the dunk contest. Who really started the superstars not dunking in the dunk contest no more?
Who really started that? When Vince Carter and them started.
Nah, but I'm saying
last year.
That was the last
year. 2000 was the last year that great
but
players was
the superstars go out there and do them old basic ass dunks, so I don't even want to see that shit anyway.
No, exactly. So which ones? Because at the time, Vince Carter was on his way to being a superstar.
He only competed in one dunk contest. After that, he was done, bro. After Vince Carter and them got done.
Yeah, Kobe jumped in one.
He was a rookie. He never got in one after that, though.
He won. That's because he won that motherfucker.
You gotta think about
it. You making my point for me. Mike won it and came back again and again. This is a totally different NBA. Y'all keep trying to compare apples to oranges, bro. That shit is dead. Mike competed in dunk contests back to back.
So let me ask you this.
That shit don't happen no more. He was the best player in the league.
Hold on.
The best player in the league is not going to get in the dunk contest.
Let me ask you this.
That's why we're not going to see Ja Morant and all them in it.
So let me ask you this. But do you think because the dunk contest lost a lot of its luster. So do you think if LeBron would have said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to get in.
LeBron not even though he's one of the all-time best dunkers, he's not a dunk contest dunker.
Down now.
Come on, man.
I'd rather watch the skills contest than the dunk contest.
LeBron ain't a dunk contest.
It's watered down.
Even though he's one of the best athletic dunkers we've seen, but he ain't a creative dunk contest dunker. He would lose. Like, he ain't got nothing to do with it, man.
You say he would lose?
He would lose in the dunk contest. Zach LaVine will watch LeBron in a dunk contest.
Oh, okay. I give
dunk
you that.
contest.
I give you that.
Come on, man. Derrick Rose is one of the most explosive guards we ever seen, but he probably wouldn't do shit in a dunk contest, though.
All right, now.
Right. You got to have that creativity, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, they gotta change.
This man blame everything on LeBron.
I mean, he started that shit. He started that shit.
Talking about the dunk contest with LeBron.
No, I'm saying he started that shit. Y'all, you know.
Skip Bayless when it comes to LeBron.
No, I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying, as great as Mike was, great as Wilt was, great as Magic was, the NBA never stopped. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree.
And you allow other players to flourish.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree that the NBA
and you should revolve everything around one player, and the other superstars need to have. I'm saying it right now on the podcast, and I'm probably gonna be in Facebook jail with Uch after I say this. A lot of y'all fucking so-called superstars in the NBA need to grow some balls, man. Stand on your own 2 feet, man. The fuck up.
Yeah.
I said it, goddamn it. And whoever got a problem, I'm in the side on the west side.
They could put you in jail.
That's cool.
That's how I got locked up. Saying that same shit about Tom Brady. Yep.
Same way with the NFL. I put them on blast too. Shit, fuck them. All right,
I put them on blast because they cheated to get that fucking dude in the Super Bowl because they knew it was gonna be in Tampa. Like the fix is in, man.
Nah, they ain't cheat Jared Cook.
Damn, you sound real Black Kelly Severide.
Yeah. The fix is in, man. But he's still gonna.
All right, so we got another topic, man. Hey, we was talking about.
Kobe versus LeBron. Kobe versus Tim Duncan in terms of legacy.
Why is this even a comparison?
Because
you get the voice.
We are in the era with the entertainment
analytics
trumps.
Hey man, so if we're in the entertainment era,
analytics. Make sure you add that word.
Entertainment. Because entertainment is what's going to keep your doors open.
That's what makes the money.
That's what makes your money. If you tell me I got to pay $200 for a Tim Duncan ticket, I'm going to say fuck him.
Right.
But if you telling me I got to pay $200 for a Kobe ticket, I'm in there like a kid on Christmas Eve.
Because you know Kobe's going to show out.
I'm in there.
But guess what? When you win that NBA championship from the San Antonio Spurs, how much more money, how many more sponsors, how many more things is you gonna receive?
Right. Before you go any further, they both got 5 rings.
Yep.
They both top. They both top 5 in their respectable positions.
Yeah.
They both spent
20 years
with one organization.
I cannot believe we even talking about this.
Man, somebody argued this, so we got to talk about it.
He's obviously crazy.
I was arguing with
the person.
But he made some good points.
Listen, that's just like comparing Bill Russell to Michael Jordan.
How so?
How?
Because Bill Russell got like 16 fucking rings, right?
Tim Duncan got that.
Yeah, 11. But
wait, just listen to the comparison.
All right, go ahead.
But who are you going to want to see play? You gonna want to see Bill Russell? You gonna want to see Michael Jordan?
Oh, man, I'm gonna
Even
say
though
Nick
Bill
Jordan,
Russell got
man.
way more individual accolades,
Bill Russell
who you
averaged
wanna
10
see?
points a game.
But who you going to see though?
Timmy averaged 25.
Ain't nobody trying to see Tim Duncan play, man.
25, 12.
Over Kobe?
It was
Stop
crazy.
it.
I got Homie down here that he think that Tim Duncan is the greatest player ever. He will argue with you for hours.
Man.
See,
He might be the greatest
I argue one of them
power.
people. I argue one of them. Who
And
think that?
he's
If you are
slightly
this-
that.
Just know you a
So
fool.
this is how we can sum up this argument.
Timmy got 3 MVPs. Kobe
Hold
got
on, hold
one.
on.
Trying to see
Who would
Tim
y'all?
Duncan
Because
over
Kobe was traditionally known as a two guard, right?
Right.
Who would y'all say the greatest two guard ever is?
Jordan,
Michael Jordan.
All right, so who you say the greatest power forward is?
Timmy.
I don't know.
That
I
don't
question
mean
that,
you
man.
can
I
compare
question
him to Kobe though, brother.
Because just because he got rings, I'm not gonna say he's the greatest.
Who's better than Timmy?
power forward?
He
Right.
not my greatest.
Because-
I never liked him.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had to choose between a prime Dirk and a prime Tim, I'm gonna take Dirk because Dirk is
Oh,
Dirk can play no
Fuck
D.
around, take a
Dirk not
prime
even-
C Webb over there.
Dirk not even better than
oh,
Timmy.
you got
Dirk
a
take a prime Carmelo.
Dirk not better than.
But the game did evolve. You can't
Dirk
have
not
a
better
basic
than
power
KG.
forward now.
Dirk is not better than KG.
The game has evolved. You can't have a basic power forward now. Look at LaMarcus Aldridge, where he at now.
San Antonio. But he ain't never. I don't think he really had.
LaMarcus never
a
had
heart
that
to take
kick
that
factor,
next
though.
level.
Then he got the basic Tim Duncan game.
Tim Duncan ass
But he
game.
ain't Tim Duncan
And you
though.
can't play like that no more. The game evolved.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
Tim
put-
Duncan got out of here at the right
the
time.
right time.
So Tim Duncan. So Jokic's better than Tim Duncan. No, he
Hell
isn't.
no.
Come on, man. Embiid better than Tim Duncan. No,
Hell
he
no.
isn't.
Hey, he might be. Hey, skill wise.
Hey, skill wise, there's more skill than him.
He's Mr. Fundamentals. What you mean
Tim
skill?
Duncan didn't have a Euro step, bro. Tim Duncan
Right.
can shoot
Tim Duncan
threes.
couldn't shoot threes.
Jokic and Embiid can shoot.
They
Wait, hold on, guess what, hold on, guess what?
evolved to
Hold on,
today's
guess
game.
what?
Tim Duncan would not
Hold
be
on.
thriving in
Hold on.
today's
Guess what?
game.
Guess what? Them other two players.
He'll be like Andre
don't-
Drummond on
Guess,
my
guess
life.
what? Them other two players don't have that Tim Duncan do have.
Andre Drummond can't
You gonna
shoot.
See
say
Andre
Andre
Drummond getting
Drummond
trained
No,
all
no,
over
no,
the
no.
league. He can't shoot.
No,
He ain't got
I'm talking about on the skill set.
He can't
What?
dribble.
On the skill
It's
set,
different now, Kinfolk.
they low. Tim Duncan's low post game would kill
Ain't no
Jokic.
low kid. Ain't no more low post. game. That
I understand.
shit
Hold
over
on. I'm saying
Stop
it would
it.
kill them, and you know what? He would, man. His
Man,
new
Tim
nickname,
Duncan
his name would be
a
Chase.
better version of Andre
Bank, remember,
Drummond,
that
man.
bank, that
Stop
bank shot is off the chain. That's another
What's Tim
repertoire.
Duncan's weight? How much did he weigh when he was in the league?
260, 270.
Jokic, what, 280? How much is Embiid? 290?
Hold on. Tim
That's a big
Duncan
difference.
Dribbling
and,
that thing, shoot
It's a big
threes,
difference.
throwing assists.
and Tim
Stop
Duncan
it,
in
man.
shape. Jokic ain't as fast as Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan way faster than him.
I've never seen Tim Duncan being real fast.
Jokic is on another level this year.
Tim Duncan get
That's
up and
mine,
down the
Kinfolk.
court.
But Jokic dropped weight.
That was
He
yours right
dropped
there.
weight. Too late now. We are family. It's too late now.
Yeah.
He called me. He called me.
Hey,
just
but
believe it.
I agree with everything B said, man.
Hey.
It's a different NBA. Jokic
Yeah.
and
Way
Embiid
different.
are Euro stepping.
Yep.
They shooting step back threes. They throwing dimes like point guards. Come on, man. Tim Duncan wasn't doing all that.
Jokic could beat our guest host Ibaka when he was in Toronto.
I'm not saying they better than Tim Duncan. I'm saying for today's NBA.
Tim Duncan
bro.
will kill all the bigs in the league today.
Hell no.
It ain't a big in the league that will kill Tim Duncan.
All right, we're going to pick this up another time, man, but we got to go on because I said we was going to do about half an hour, 45-minute show.
Yeah.
I got to finish drinking this shit, cap up my weekend the right way.
Talk about these motherfucking women, man.
You damn
Ladies,
Skippy.
you better log back in. 'cause here we go.
Lack. We was talking about this, but you could probably tee it up a little bit better because I'm still thinking about my 4 and 5 right now.
Okay,
But
so
take us into it.
our social media topic of the week, we was on Let's Talk About It Shy page, and we was having different conversations. We down here in New Orleans. We on Bourbon Street. We
Ain't that
seeing a
right,
lot
baby?
of. We got the hustlers that's making Ooch pay the 40
Man, for
on
that.
Lavar 40 and everything like that. And the question came up that what is happiness? And should you be with somebody who isn't happy with themselves? And I just want the guys to just talk about that just from a perspective of dating and being with somebody. Should you be with somebody who isn't happy with themselves? And what problems does that cause
That's a tough one.
in kind of your life being with somebody who isn't happy with themselves?
Let me go first.
Okay.
I very rarely say this shit. If you ain't happy with yourself and know anything about accountability, you need to stay by your motherfucking self.
Yeah.
On life.
Because let me tell you something. You got a lot of people that's insecure that get in relationships or bad breakups or whatever, and they don't know how to assume responsibility or take a real hard look at their own actions. And if you try to get with somebody else, all that, and it's like everybody else is always the problem, and you can't do no wrong. That is a fucking flaw, and you can't expect to be with somebody that you. It's put like this: if I'm with somebody right here, right now, and she's always putting stuff on me, it's hard enough for me to take my own shit. I can't absorb your shit because you fucked up and don't want to own up to it. So that's not fair to me because your insecurity is to that level where you just can't be. You walk around like you're a flawed, perfect person, like you're not flawed. We're all flawed individuals. If you get that mindset, you need to stay by your motherfucking self, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that. You know what I'm saying? I've been with a female that was like mentally damaged and unhappy, and it's like because of some shit another nigga did, and it's like I had to foot that bill, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? All that backdraft came on me for some shit some other nigga did to you, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be long-winded with it, but like I said, I echo everything LeVar said.
Previous cats.
Yeah, previous cats. I'm basically, the burden falls on my shoulders for some shit.
I can't have that black cloud over my head, man.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Miss me with that shit, man. And guess what? It rained in New Orleans, man. It's a brand new day today, man. I ain't got a cloud over me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting drunk on bourbon. Fuck y'all mean?
Get y'allself together first, then try to pursue like a relationship.
So, that's kind of like a broad question. Like, is it a situation, or is the motherfucker just unhappy, or like what's going on that you're not happy? Like, what's bringing you to this point?
Right.
Oh, I gotta.
Like, for example, I give you a situation. Like, both of my parents just died recently.
Okay.
And,
condolences.
Shit, I wasn't happy with myself for a long time. Some days I wake up, I'm still not happy.
Right.
But my girl ain't leaving me. She ain't give up on me because I ain't happy due to the situation. So I think that topic, it just has like it has a fine line. Like, what's going on? Like, why you not happy? You just can't be like, I ain't happy, I'm leaving you, because if that's the case, you losing out on shit that you built. All because something that you can work out or try to get to the root of the problem.
Right.
It just depends on the situation, I say.
Okay.
Now, if you just an old grumpy motherfucker, that means you gonna be by yourself.
You just skip a 40. Yeah, I'm grumpy. I'm getting grumpy right now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put my hat down. Hey, yeah, I got my war hat on right now, so I gotta do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So, so you, man.
I feel that happiness is like within the responsibility of like each individual person.
Okay.
I feel like in a relationship, I think you got to support. It's like being a part of a team. Be basketball player. Know what being a part of a team is. Know what being a championship is. You go through conditioning. You grow together. You learn. It's a trust. It's a value system. But I understand being a part of a team is roles we play. Mm-hmm. If he is a shooter and I'm a driver, I know when I drive it, I get that double team, I kick it out. You know what I mean? He gonna knock it down. I just got that trust and I got that know-how about everything. And within the team, kind of to Brian's point, we gonna go through highs and lows. We gonna go through those different things. But in a relationship, I think that when people isn't happy with themselves, they don't become your teammate. They more of a competitor than a teammate. They always trying to outdo you because they got insecurities.
Like a Shaq and Kobe type.
Yeah, they always, I got this, what you got. So now it's going to be friction in that relationship because you unhappy and you taking that out on me instead of us trying to, figure out like what can we do to better our situation. Mm-hmm. Not competing against me, because if I compete against you as a player, I respect my competitors. But if you on my team and you competing against me,
we hurting the team.
So
let me ask you. I got another.
You can't be in a relationship and be a competitor with your mate.
I got another.
And that's somebody that's unhappy.
I got another question to pose because we got ladies in the background who, if they want to see, they want to chime in on this topic.
It would be nice, to get y'all input. Because we might be sounding biased because we're men.
Yeah, we played it. Now she good. I thought she was gonna speak.
Join in.
I thought she was gonna speak. But you know what? Hey,
what you think all this for?
You know what? Since the ladies don't want to speak, man, I'm going into that deal.
Oh yeah, Loco.
LeVar's top 5. Goddamn it.
LeVar's top 5.
Oh shit.
With a motherfucker not happy with themselves. Motherfucking number 1.
Okay, what's number 1?
You think you perfect. You can't do no wrong. Everybody else
Most
is the
women feel that
fucking
way.
problem.
That is definitely.
You don't take accountability for your. I
That's
told
the
you I was
good
gonna
stuff.
piss some people off, man.
That's a
Women
good
feel
stuff.
that way.
No, all women don't feel that.
Hey man, then why you fuck up with the reverend? Oh man, cause he fucked up.
Come on.
Standing up, and that's not true.
Come on, get on.
No, you like, oh man, why'd you fuck up on somebody? He fucked up first.
On days like that, I
Two
just
wrongs
can't
don't make
sit,
it
so I
right.
gotta do
You
shit
know what I'm
around the
saying?
house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I sit
saying?
down and I think about shit. If I do some shit to my husband, I know I'm wrong. I sit down and I think, no, fuck that.
Oh, you a rare breed.
You agree.
More like
Hold on.
Number two.
Time out. Hold on. Time out.
I sit and I think about shit.
Time out. She just said two things that y'all overlooked. She said if she did something wrong, she sit down with her husband. Two
She
things.
sits down.
Two
No, I
things.
didn't say with my husband. I said I sit down and I talk to myself.
You talk to yourself first.
Yes. Like, okay, damn, I was.
But the thing is, you have to let your husband know that
No, I do
everything
that.
is not his. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. The initial emotional reaction you get, being emotional as a knee-jerk reaction, can cause a lot of damage. And sometimes when you come back later, it's like you at first you don't think. When you sit down and think about it, sometimes what you say in the heat of the moment does more damage than what you can come back and say. Because now we think it's bullshit. You might want something. You run the game on us, and it don't put us men. And it's the same way with females. If we say something like, "Oh man, you fat as hell," something, she ain't heard shit else. If you, no matter we come back and try to clean it up, she ain't heard shit else. We call her fat. It go both ways. True.
Anybody in here married?
Plas.
No.
I'm divorced happily. But anyway, number two. Oh man, you said signs that a person is not happy.
Signs of LeVar saw 5 signs that a person is not happy.
Seriously,
And then number one was dope.
seriously. Signs of a person that's not happy, man. They first response to a lot of stuff is always negative.
That's a good one too.
Always negative.
That's a great one.
But I'm not trying to understand.
No, I mean.
How would you know if a person really not happy?
Off the negativity, off the bad.
You can feel energy.
Hold on.
You can feel energy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Exactly what she just said.
I'm gonna help you answer your own question. Hold on, I'm gonna help you answer your own question.
So for everybody that's on iHeartRadio, a question that was asked for one of the ladies that's here with us. She said, "How do you know a person isn't happy?" And this is what LeVar's about to answer.
She finna answer her own question. Let's take this back to courtship, like you talking to a dude. You be like,
The intuition don't work.
Some women think, oh, if he's over 35 and ain't got no kids and he ain't with nobody, something wrong with him, right? I'm saying that's sometimes with most women, that's the first thing that enters your mindset. I'm not saying all, I'm not saying you. I'm saying I gotta play the numbers. In the majority, I gotta play the numbers game. Okay, and this is no shot against you. And me, I don't represent or speak for all men, and you can't represent and speak for all women. So we got to play the thing. We got to put ourselves in those numbers, even though we're the minority. We got to play the majority, and the majority is the mindset is if a man ain't got no kids, he over 35, but he got something wrong with him.
They'll take it.
And they'll put some distance because on the back of their mind they're like, something's wrong with this mother. He must be crazy or something wrong with him. And so you put that distance, or you won't allow yourself to get that close, or give him a fair
So how
shot.
does that tell if a person's not happy?
The first opinion
question.
is negative.
Oh, okay. So that's that energy that they giving off.
I'm gonna flip this on to
Debbie
us.
Downers?
I'm gonna flip this on to us, fellas.
Can I give an example?
Go ahead. I'm gonna flip this on us, fellas. If we come across and we hold the door open for a female, just being gentleman-like, and she walk past us and she got an attitude
And don't speak and
and
stuff.
don't speak and shit like
Yeah.
that, like sometimes you can even tell. Oh, thank you. Like she'll say it with an attitude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how you can
And
say
it kind of feeds into why chivalry is there, because we'll get I always say men are like dogs.
Right.
If you give us the right vibe and energy,
Yeah.
we'll gravitate to that shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
give us an
So,
example, B.
I'm gonna give you an example. It may sound a little funny, but this is a true story. I was going through a divorce. You know, you just get to a point where you just irritated. Any little thing a motherfucker do gonna piss you off.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
So you just be sitting there. Did she just close the door? And she just walked into the door.
Oh.
Her closing that door just made you. Hold on, did you slam the refrigerator? She didn't even slam the refrigerator.
You close the door
Hold on,
and I'm
did
right
just
behind
leave?
you.
Everything she do
Pisses
gonna
you off.
irritate the fuck out of you and gonna piss
Yeah.
you off. At that point right there, that's when you know shit ain't right. It's time to
You're
jump.
not happy.
You gotta go.
So what's
I've
number
been
3?
there.
Cause that shit
Number
is
3.
is gonna keep building up.
Number 3, and I did say people, right? Not say females. I didn't say males.
Right.
Everything got to revolve around them.
Everything got to revolve around them.
No understanding. Everything got to revolve around
That's
them.
every female. Now you can't lie about that one. That's every woman in the world. Every woman.
Huh?
Hold
What
on,
a bet.
what he say?
Hold on.
What he say?
I can put this to the.
He said everything
Hold on.
revolves
I wish I
around.
could turn the camera around because we got an audience of females right here. Right
They
now.
don't want to get on
They
camera.
don't hear this
It's
shit,
all
and
good.
it's cool. Hold on. I can put this shit to the test right now. Say your husband went out, he got something to eat. He didn't know you was home. He stopped at Popeyes. He stopped at somewhere on Bourbon Street. Got some go.
That ain't
Anywhere.
just a woman, it's vice versa.
Now hold on. You missing my point. He come home with some food. He didn't know you was here, but you here. That could turn into an argument. Why don't you bring me something?
Because if it was me, I'd pick up the phone and say, "Babe, I'm down. Are you hungry?" It go both ways.
Okay, that's a good
All
point.
right, that's good.
That's a good point.
Like I
ain't
said,
gonna lie.
I never narrowed it down to gender.
So what you saying is
Well,
motherfuckers
Uzi
got
did.
ESP.
But if you like, what mine at? What mine at? You know what I'm saying? Everything got to revolve around them. You know what I'm saying?
ESP supposed to be in effect out of certain
Man.
years.
Because I'm thinking about
I don't like nobody eating on my plate.
I'm gonna pick up the phone. I'm gonna say, "Hey,
I don't sell food. You don't get your own food. If we go out to eat, you order some bullshit that you don't like, you're not gonna eat my food.
Right,
Yeah, no.
now y'all gotta eat on my plate though.
What you saying? That's different. He's saying if he just happens to come in the house and he didn't know that I was there.
Right.
Man, just common courtesy. You go get something to eat. You
And
hungry?
you pick up the phone.
Well,
and
yeah.
Hold on. See, because
You
currently I used to be. Shit like. No, I'm just saying.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, you know what you talking about? Yeah.
No, but check this out. I'm saying when you communicate, if hypothetically, say if I'm with my woman, she said I'm going out with my girls. I'm like, all right, shit. She going out, she can go shop with her girls. I'm like, all right, this will be an all day thing. So I'm already thinking she ain't coming home no time soon. But then you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But when everything revolves around that person, that is an indication that person isn't happy, because everything that you got to do has to please that person. I agree. What's number 4?
Number 4, like I understand it, you have no room to make a mistake.
If you ain't got no room to make a mistake, the relationship over with.
We had this
Because they're not happy.
because they're not happy. Or you fight past demons
At that point, you can't even
that you
cross
can't
the road.
overlook.
You fighting up a hill.
At that point, you can't even pass gas.
He ain't answer his phone.
That's
Can't
it.
do nothing.
You can't do nothing. That bitch better be silent.
Hold on, you be like, hey, you hit, hey, decline phone call. I'll decline a phone call quick, fast, and hurry for whatever reason. I can be on MapQuest. I can be on the phone with a bill collector with the state, because you know how long they keep you on hold and shit.
Yep.
She could call me. I'm like, I don't want to lose my place and be in line for another 8 hours. Decline. She will keep blowing that motherfucker up.
And that's when you say, "Babe, I'm on the phone with AT&T."
Hey, guess what? I'll lose my spot and got to start from scratch like Martin at the DMV.
Start from scratch.
I'm just saying.
Hey. That's when you gotta play what's love got to do with it.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, hold on. If you can't give me the common courtesy to say, if I decline your phone call, I declined it for a reason. I could be at work. My boss could be around. Allow me an opportunity to understand.
Man, we
I
ain't
got
trying to hear
life.
that shit, bro.
Hold on. And go back to what I said.
Texting and calling and calling and calling.
But hold on.
Answer them.
And the thing is, hold on.
And it's
So
gonna bait you into a whole fucking
hold on.
argument.
Time
Tell
out.
me I'm lying.
Hold on. No, that's right. But hold
me I'm
on.
lying.
You right. Hold on. You just fed it. Hold on. You just fed it to my point, because what place does that come from?
They gonna bait you into a
No. It's not about baby. I said from a woman's point of view, where does that come from?
Not being happy.
That's not true.
No. I said, where
Y'all ain't
does
gonna
it
believe
come
this
from?
shit.
I just said, what
He talking to
place?
Keisha, bitch.
What place mentally, from a woman's perspective, does that come from?
And I got an Android. I can't text you while I'm on the
That's
phone. I gotta wait till I hang up.
All you gotta do is say, "Babe, I'm on the phone with AT&T." Like,
Yeah, you can't text me on the phone.
And
You gotta
guess
go
what?
Android.
Hold on, and guess what? When I had to click over and say that,
You ain't even gotta click shoot the text.
shoot a text.
I can't do it.
That's why. Hold on. That's why I keep Android. See, I ain't got iPhone.
You gotta wait till I hang up. I can't text you while I'm talking.
That's why I'm confessing women made iPhone.
when you on the phone.
This is why I keep my Android.
That's what.
Because they can't say, they like, how come you ain't text me? Baby, you know I got Android, baby. I can't call
Just
you.
chill for us Android users. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
What's number 5?
Man, number 5. A man had rushed on it, man.
They crazy.
You know what? Hold on, seriously.
Y'all sugarcoating it.
I'm gonna go a little bit with what the both of you just said. The hypocrisy within communication.
Hypocrisy within communication tells if somebody is not happy with themselves.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, she said like click over. Hold on. How many times will a man blow up his woman's phone if she sent him to decline or don't answer the phone?
Once.
We'll call once, right?
Yeah.
And say she'll call us back when she's ready.
If you call her, like me personally, if I'm in a relationship and I call a woman and I say and she don't pick up, I'm gonna text and be like, just call her for whatever, and then that's it. I'll talk to you later.
And that's it, right?
I'll talk to you when I talk to you.
Then
Yeah.
you put the little cursing in.
Hold on. No need. No need to keep blowing up the phone.
Right. Ain't no need to
all
talk.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna call you one time.
Ladies, can y'all say the same thing?
I don't even think they heard.
Hold on.
Of course they're not listening.
Of course.
That's what women do. They don't listen
So
to them.
I said
the hypocrisy of communication.
The hypocrisy within communication. Oh, baby, tell me.
Joe, you
guess
could be
what?
at work. They don't care. They're
Right.
gonna keep calling.
Yeah.
Until you answer that motherfucker.
Oh, here's a.
You're gonna have to bite the bullet and say,
Here's a
"Fuck
little
All the
thing.
time.
I'm gonna be single
Hold on.
for a minute.
I'm telling you from experience.
Hold on. All you gotta do is, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for it. All you gotta do is listen.
Yeah,
They
y'all gonna start
exposing
sending
it.
the disrespectful text.
No.
They gonna start 67 numbers and shit.
Flag,
Fuck nigga,
snatch
hoe
your
ass
ear.
nigga. Like,
Once she
shit.
text
They got their talking with their hands and shit.
and you ain't answered.
And anytime they do this, you already know what time it is.
Already do
Snatch the air.
Yeah, over with.
They snatching the air.
Now, hold on. And
Ooh, I
hold on.
see you.
Seriously. I'm glad you said you ready.
I like how you
Your
ignore
dude in the
me.
funk, you ask him what's wrong, he'll eventually after the second or third time he'll tell you what's wrong. Let the shit flip over sometimes.
We're talking about unhappy women, by the way.
She
Make sure
acts
y'all
out.
keep that
She
negative
acts out
in
what's
your head.
unhappy about her, and she'll take it out on her dude.
Y'all not
And we don't know where the
unhappy,
fuck it
y'all
come
happy,
from.
beautiful women.
Like you just said. And once again, my brother, condolences about the situation with you and your parents, but you said your girl understood.
Right.
I respect that. She gets an applause for that shit because she understood you. She already knew the
sister-in-law.
place was. She knew when to pull back. It's not, and that's not a sign of weakness.
gave
That's
her
a sign
head.
of respect first
She
and
was supposed
foremost.
to check out. I gave her a head.
And I'm saying she could have checked out, but she understood what place it came from. Us as, but see, that was already known from jump. We'll catch the hell part without knowing the reason at all until later.
I see what you
Just
said.
like she
Bob.
just said,
I see what you
when
said.
she think about it, then she'll go back and talk
Nah,
to
I
her
see
husband,
what
and
you
that's
said,
why I
Bob.
said when you have a conversation, like that's why I said,
Like you know up front,
That
knee-jerk
reaction
what it
will hold out
was.
more
Versus you not
damage.
knowing, like, why is he
Yeah.
tripping? I have no idea what's going on with you. Like, talk to me.
But if they were women
Slam
like
door, you be like, man, let me call
women like to talk more than men.
Keisha off belly.
That's true.
That's so true.
Every like my girl, she want to have a conversation every goddamn day
Right?
about clothes, about the kids. I don't be wanting to do all that talking.
I don't
So
know.
that's when I gotta I ain't feeling good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Gotta do something to tap out. Because
That- hey.
at the end of the day, she gonna win a conversation.
That's
It's
true,
something
that's
that I ain't do.
you know that's true. Hey, that's Vols top 5, man. Hey,
That was lit.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we can do Ooch in the booth.
Nah, we can't do it.
Yeah, no to the booth. We're
Yeah,
gonna
no Ooch in the
do
booth.
our shout outs and rants and raves, man.
Hey, yeah, we finna go ahead and wrap up the show, man. Hey, we got Rants and Raves B. We're glad you came on to the show like the rest of the
Hey,
people.
My
thank you
man,
for
bro.
having me. Thank you for
Shot-town
having me.
love,
You
man.
got any Rants
My
Raves
family.
shots you want to give out, man?
West side all day. Monroe, California, North Island, Laramie, the
Hey,
Park Park, Delaware.
hey.
Everybody from the same hood.
You know,
Delano in the building.
you know, Pulaski, everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to shout out all of our listeners, all of our followers. Make sure you follow us on iHeartRadio. We'll upload it soon. Shout out to my brothers, CL who couldn't be here.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, what
man,
up, boy?
and Ooch, Va, B Matthews, man. Shout out to all.
Hey, hold on. CL did tell me earlier who was the goofy mob.
Who the goofy mob of the day?
I don't know, man.
Who was CL goofy mob of the day?
But I don't want to say it. I want him to say it. Just know that the name starts with an H. But anyway, Stars with an H. I'm leaving it at that.
I'm lost, bro.
I'll tell you all camera. I'm respecting my man. I'm respecting my man CEO right now. He's janky ass.
Alright, shout out to the ladies in the background. They was giving us their feedback even though they didn't want to get on camera.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man B. Matthews, met brother today, cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the city of New Orleans, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Showed
New
us
Orleans.
a lot of love and
Facts.
Southern hospitality. And I want to give a rest in peace to my man Kenny Winters, who got killed last night on Cicero on North Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to bro, cool nigga. And that's that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, we gonna see y'all back in the shop. One thing I'm gonna say tonight about me drinking that damn slushy shit: unemployment. Will not drink it.
You went to the wrong Daiquiri shop.
I really did. You're not having me sleep with 3 legs for the third night in a row. But we out of here. Catch y'all on the other side of the pillow. All that bullshit. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm finna go drink some more. Catch y'all later.